You know what I mean? Definitely, because I said if I wanted to make it big in the industry, I would want to remake Spread My Wings.
Spread My Wings.
Classic. That's like my favorite song, man. Especially the video when you guys broke it down on the roof.
Yeah, that we got a lot of recognition for that because, you know, we was the first ones that, you know, people were seeing the helicopter and all that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Then New Edition did it and they just turned it out because I think they had like 4, 5 of them.
Right. Because on their top 25 countdown on BET, they had Spread My Wings on there. Uh-huh. And I was joking and saying in the back of my mind, they must be like, why didn't we think of that? You know what I mean? But, you know, it's all love, you know what I'm saying? Okay. What groups influenced Troop?
What groups? Well, New Edition, right off the bat.
Okay.
Ready for the World, man. You know.
Okay.
In My Room. Oh, man, I was on that. You know, of course, the Jackson 5.
Right, the originators.
Brothers Johnson and Marvin Gaye. Some of the women out there that's spectacular, like Patti LaBelle and even Dionne Warwick. You know, I don't forget those people. Whitney. When Bobby Brown did his solo thing, that was definitely influence on us because the grit and the zeal that he had. You know, you gotta live by that. And Janet Jackson, when it comes to her dancing and the way those dance steps were, we had to follow in those steps.
Right.
You know, so groups like that, man. The Bars.
Wow.
The Bars, you know, with the falsetto, man. I mean, well, what can you say? Those guys were, you know, forerunners.
Right. That was back when light-skinned dudes were in style. This was doing the Christopher Williams, I'll Be Sure, and this was pre-Wesley Snipes with dark-skinned brothers, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
We were struggling at that time.
Oh yeah. See, I'm dark-skinned too. Well, actually, you know, I'm in the middle. You know,
you in between.
We couldn't catch nothing back then. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we didn't came even now.
Right. I see on that one because I know back in the day when y'all guys were touring. Man, I mean, Alan, Steve, Reggie, oh my God, Troop.
It was wonderful, man. I mean, you know, we've toured around the country. You know, we've been to Holland, Japan, Wales. Man, I've been in Wales, man. Have you been in Wales? Man, and the people, they you know, they love the music. Mm-hmm. I mean, man, we were in Japan. And we had Japanese cats, man. Because remember, Reggie used to have Troop shaved in the back of his head.
Right.
With the gray little diamond
with the gold streak
front.
With the gold streak.
Man, we were in Japan, and there was cats walking around like that.
Wow.
And you know, the influence was spectacular. Mm-hmm. You know, we're pretty large on overseas.
Right.
You know, so.
Right.
Well, what can I say, man? It's just been a blessing all the way around.
Because on eBay, right, I've been looking at some of your guys' merchandise, and I saw Mayday on there for like $40.
Yeah, man, you know what? And these are people that are just, you know, grabbing their old stuff and hearing that we're back. And, hey, cash in, y'all, cash in.
Right.
Y'all didn't support us this long. Why not put your Mayday or your Attitude album on there and get you something back? I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Right, because I just got your guys' debut CD off of eBay the other day.
Wow.
And it was brand new, still in the plastic, you know.
Did it come to you in good condition?
Good, very good condition.
Well, man, I appreciate you even, taking the time.
No problem, no problem.
When people take their money out their pocket to go to a show or buy a CD, that's the real deal, and we really appreciate that because without the fans and the people that work for us, we couldn't do this.
Right, and a couple of years ago in Vibe, JC from NSYNC mentioned you guys and Riff as one of his influences to go into music.
Wow. And I also want to mention, Jay, cats like you that in control of this radio and these radio personality people. Without you guys, no one would hear the records. Mm-hmm. You know, so I just want to personally thank you, you know, for just taking the time to, you know, see what we're doing and also being a fan yourself, man. Wonderful thing.
Right, because I've been a fan of you guys since I was 3, since Video Soul, you know.
Wow.
Man, I was doing the dance steps in the living room, you know. I still do the dance steps to Mama Cita and Spread My Wings whenever I get a chance.
Wow, wait till you see the show again and you see how these cats still can get down like that.
Right.
And we got some new stuff. We got a choreographer that we working with called Free.
Mm-hmm.
And he's off the hook.
Okay.
And, we're doing some stuff. And, I want to shout out to my management, too, Ian Fletcher and Doc. These guys, they're young cats around my same age. And
okay.
They've been really doing some good stuff for us, Jay.
All right.
And I had to shout them out.
Okay, last question. What can people expect from Troop this time around? And do you guys have any producers in mind that you'd like to work with on the upcoming album?
I want our fans to expect us to be consistent.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to come with the love ballads. We're going to stay original and talk about real things. Let me see, who would I love to work with out there? I'm digging 50. Check it out if you hear me. This Al Mack from Troop. You ain't got no solo R&B guy that you messing with. Let me get a shot.
Right.
Let me get on some of that hip hop gangster stuff that y'all doing, man. I'm perfect for that. And so 50 would be good. I would love to do something with Dre.
Mm-hmm.
We already talking with Snoop, but I'm gonna shout out Snoop. We talked one time. I kicked it with Snoop in the studio. We talked one time, man.
Right.
Holla at me. Let me see. Who else out there, man? It's a number of people out there.
Mm-hmm.
Battle Cat, get at me. Brian, we talking to you, but man, go on, get at me. I'm letting you know. I want to work with you.
Right.
Who else out there? You got some other people, Helene?
The Neptunes.
The Neptunes. Oh my God, how can I forget the Neptunes? I would love to do a couple records with them, Troop and Al Mack on a solo situation. So, I think that just about covers.
Okay, and somebody from the Yahoo Fan Club Soul Train board wants to know: is there a chance that Troop will ever work with Chucky Booker again on this upcoming record?
You know what? That's so ironic that you said that. We talked to Chucky yesterday, and I didn't even mention Chucky. Yeah, Chucky is working on a Troop record right as we speak.
Wow.
We're gonna get back with Chucky.
Wow.
And you know what? Also, Gerald and Eddie, and Mark. I wouldn't mind revisiting that because when you do something good,
mm-hmm.
when you got something good and it was good the first time, why change it?
Right. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And Jermaine Dupri.
Right.
Jermaine, you hear this thing, man? You close out there to give the Troop a love to do something with you, and Al Mack individually. I'm working on this solo album.
Right.
Come play with me, man. We make some hot records.
Right. And what about Mr. Yep, Mr. King of New Jack Swing himself?
Now who's this?
You know who I'm talking about. Groove Me.
Teddy.
Yep.
Man, it's a trip, man. We working with Teddy right now.
Wow.
We working with Teddy right now, but we've been talking about him doing some records, but Teddy doing some promotion and stuff. He throwing some shows together.
Right.
And we talked to him about doing about 25, 35 dates.
Whoa.
So so yeah, man, that's a trip.
Big.
You mentioning these key people. And, when I got so much going on, man, that sometimes it just slips my mind.
Right.
That, wow, yeah, we're in contact with Teddy, Chucky,